Good morning, natural gas. Today's Wednesday, January the 7th. I'm Tim Beggins, president of L Trading Company. And today, February, natural gas prices are higher. We're currently trading at 351.1, up 16.1 cents or 4.81%. Why the bounce? The colder weather is back on the forecast, and it looks like there's a big pattern change we'll talk about shortly. What happened yesterday? Well, we had an planned outage at Corpus Christi LNG for 14 hours and an unplanned outage at Cheniere's Sabine Pass, which is taking a BCF off the market. So we'll keep a careful eye on that, but that may be limiting our upside. And storage is tomorrow. I mistakenly said it was today, got my days all mixed up. It's tomorrow. And that expectation is minus 107 according to Natural Gas Intelligence. That compares to minus 205 for last year, but minus 92 for the 5-year average. So let's take a look at what else is going on. Well, in this area, we're so warm, we've got sea fog. That's right, that may be impacting Sabine Pass. And here's why, because that's that Port Arthur area right here. And we've got very high sea fog all the way through today and also at Lake Charles. So this may be affecting our LNG exports for at least possibly a few days. And let's take a look at what's going on for the hourly chart. And as you can see, we're above the daily pivot, which came in at 339.20, and we're above first resistance, which is 346, and that is now acting as support. But we've lacked the oomph so far to get to 357. That's our second resistance level in the pivots. But the RSI is trying to turn up. So let's see if we can take that out later today. What else is going on? Well, that colder weather is now going to force a bid underneath the April through October. And as you can see, we're still well below that 360 level, which is value area from last year. And the RSI is trying to turn positive here on this colder weather forecast. And let's take a look at that, the wind chill factor. This is currently at 9 o'clock here this morning, and this is Central Time. And as you can see, the upper Midwest, but the Texas along here, Houston area, and of course the Southeast and Florida is really warm. And that's the weakness that we've been dealing with. So what's going on? Well, this is the pattern change potentially. This is January 21st. This is the wind chill map here for the Global Forecasting System, or GFS model. And as you can see, we've got colder temperatures coming in all the way down to Dallas, which will be 38 degrees according to this forecast. And look at Houston, 71. Big difference. Let's turn to what else is going on. Well, the colder weather in Europe, and this is TTF. And of course, TTF prices are up almost 2%. We're currently trading at $9.634 dollars per MMBTU. It's still weak, but as you can see, it is turning higher on the RSI. So that is reflective of the colder weather forecast. We've got some really cold weather coming through Eastern Europe, as you can see, including Germany and parts of Switzerland, France, and Italy. But then take a look at this right at the end of the forecast. We've got really cold temperatures building up in Russia and parts of Ukraine, Belarus, and of course, the Baltic states. And what else is going on? Well, the EU storage levels are down below 60% in total, down to 59.1%. And why? Germany's down to 53% as this colder weather is building up. Let's turn to Asia. And as you can see here, this is the January 21st period. That cold Siberian air is really building up in Mongolia, northern China, and parts of Russia. It isn't impacting Korea's and Japan just yet, but look, Beijing is right on the edge there. So we'll see if they get some really cold temperatures. Here in the U.S., the snow and ice cover continues to form across the upper Midwest, across the Great Lakes into New England. And as you can see, there's some ice forming in the Great Lakes. So where are we? We're at 13.1%. We've got a brief warm up, so therefore we came down from 15%. But as you can see in the shallower areas of all the Great Lakes, especially Lake Erie, we've got ice building up nicely. How about the oil and gas E&P sector? These are stocks between $2 and $10 billion and have a high short float over 10%. It's a sea of red, unfortunately. As you can see here, everything's down. Crescent is down the most, over 6.24%. And of course, right now, The Murphy oil is CNX is actually the best performer at minus 2.38%. So recapping again, we are currently trading at 349.70, up 14.7 cents or 4.39% for the spot February natural gas contract. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening.